Alright, YouTube. Ain't no intro, as always. It's gonna be a big turbo GLI build like you've never seen before. Not really. These shits are quite common. And this one probably ain't gonna be that more special than anything else. But what I will do is kind of do like a full blown like transformation, you know, like from zero to hero sort of a thing. Cause this car's a little washed up, been sitting for some years. And it's filthy in the inside. You know, it's got some GLI seats, some Caros, which ain't bad. You know, front to back, looking okay, but you see the interior. And it's a little dusty, a little moldy. You know, all this crud everywhere. It's growing shit. Look at this, all the moss and, you know. But onto the fun things. These are all the parts that are going on it. You got a tile wastegate. Oh, Lexi's Turbo Smart. Probably got to clean that off. Grams Performance. Short intake, short runners. We have our exhaust, our turbo, all of our piping, our downpipe, you know, and just boxes of all the like little parts. I'm gonna be making a little donation to, because this is my boy. The only thing special about this one is I'll give you the backstory. Right, but I have this USRT water meth plate, so I'm gonna donate that to the build. All right, I'm gonna cut this video short for 2 seconds and then like do some unboxing stuff and show you everything that's going on here. All right, ain't no outro. All right, so in this box we have new rings. Right, piston rings. Some ACL race bearings. All right, make sure that's going to be nice and healthy. All right, I just mentioned this water meth plate, but he hasn't purchased the solenoids or the tank yet, or the gauge, but we'll get there, because it's not like this is going to be done in like tomorrow or anything. This ain't YouTube magic like you normally see. This is regular, schmegular. Right, people who are busy. You know, I've had to do I don't know how many freaking swaps this summer on friends' cars and, you know, everything else. All right, this is a turbo blanket. Obviously, I can't get it out right now, but maybe I can. God damn it. How do they pack these things like this? There we go. All right, so turbo blanket. You know, our springs and stuff on the inside. Didn't get to open those two yet. Toss that bag away. So the backstory on this car, I first moved to Connecticut. I was just like flipping cars and stuff. This looks like our new timing chain tensioner, right, for the head. Leave that in the box. I believe we have a new chain for that as well. All right. This is our gauge pod, you know, 3D printed. Those things are kind of fragile. They send me a sticker or just a receipt. I like collecting the stickers. Water meth nozzles. These are actually from my B5 because I went from single port to direct port. So I just got all these little fittings, everything like that. I still have to get all the nozzles, but I don't know what's in that bag. Right. We've got a standard eBay oil catch can, nothing special. Right. Definitely not going to be using this. I AN braid everything, coolant lines. I braid oil lines, vacuum lines. I just don't want to be on the side of the highway. We got some Bosch 630s, injectors. So that's happy. There's our ARP stuff. Yeah, there's a sticker in there. I don't know why I'm showing you head bolts. You know what they look like. Okay, moving right along. Something I didn't open yet. Make this shit out of it. Okay. Oh, here's our chain. All right, so this is gonna go with that. All right, it's a crescent wrench. I've been trying to bring it out the house for a while. And then in here we have a coolant level sensor. I was pretty sure that was from my B5, some ultra gray. Put that away. All right, this box is going to have our aluminum coolant flanges and stuff like that, because you know all those plastic ones like the brake on the Mark 4s or 5s or any Volkswagen, honestly. And this is going to be what? Another gauge pod, looks like. Yep, and as like I told you, fragile. Look at it's already broke a little bit. All right, so I'll toss that to the side, but it still looks good. That should hold all 3 of our gauges that we don't even have yet. Okay, this is our, oh crap, ACT clutch kit. All right, don't need to go any further on that. We have a short shifter, the Mark 4s. I really do like the feel of these things. They really feel good, you know. And I definitely want to replace one of those in my Mark 2 and my Mark 3. I'm gonna need scissors to open this. All right, so I'll move to the next box. In here. Okay, this looks like our e-brake cables, which is good because the cables in this car are cooked. Off to the side. And this is our fuel pressure regulator stuff. Yes, it is from Oasis. All right, all AN. Looks like nice stuff. We have our good old max speeding rods. I've got, what rods are in my B5? SPA, all right? Well, these are our rods. I don't need to go into detail about those too much. And let's see, what the fuck is this? Whatever it is, it's heavy. It's our lightweight flywheel, which looks like there's 2 of those. I haven't an in-pump and tank pump. I think this is a stock one. Anyway, it's in here somewhere. But I was also going to be donating this fuel rail. I got a few more donations to my boy's car, but we'll get to the backstory. We're still missing a few things: spark plugs, oil, coolant. You know, like little minor things. So we're from New York. He moved to Atlanta. Something happened to his daily, and now he needs a car because I don't know how many people have been to Atlanta, but it's fucking dangerous because there's people walking around with extended clips and switches and all types of stuff. So even though I'm backed up on other builds, like the Mark IV VRT, which just needs an alternator, and I have to polish one of the crank journals, and that's done. Also, there's my B5. I just want to finish the water meth stuff and throw some new valves at it. But I'm kind of just putting some of these things to the side because I want my mans to be safe. Like, it's my homie, you know what I'm saying? Day one, A1, or A1, day one, however you want to put it. So I'm desperately trying to get this car out the way. Want nothing to happen to him. Don't want him walking back and forth to the bus stop, you know, and dealing with criminals and all types of crazy shit. So what we're going to do is kind of blast through this as kind of, you know, quick as possible. You know, it all should go together pretty well because a lot of these parts came from a donor car that already had a big turbo setup for obviously a 1.8. I think it was in a GTI, it was a Jetta, doesn't really matter, but all these were pretty much plug and play. So there's not going to be a whole lot of fabricating and taking time on stuff like that. I think the most fabrication I have to do, honestly, is just for AN lines and stuff like that. So I'm going to get to it. I know I have a few more donations lingering around here. You know, it's just like years and years of parts and shit everywhere. Kind of cleaned up a little bit. Doesn't look like it, but I did. I also did finish the Mark V. It's in New York right now. We got it started yesterday. It actually just needed a starter. Ridiculous. I was trying to like cut different keys and get past the emo. That wasn't even a problem. So, first things first, I'm probably going to put all this shit in the corner real quick, bust out the cherry picker, and yank this bitch out. Ain't no outro. Found some more donations, right? New water pump, and then a new starter. I don't even think it needs one, but we're just going to do it anyway because the car's been sitting for such a long time. And I know there's a wall burrow around here. It's probably in this bucket over here. But I know I have a wall barrel laying around, and then a full 1.8T gasket set, like, you know, in this box over here. So, all right, now there ain't no outro. I'm gonna get to it.